Chair rolled out from underneath me. Almost missed it. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Saturday edition. Have a morning skip. Presented by Brock Banners with P Clinic and HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. HUDCO Roofing and HUDCOroofing.com. All right, y'all, it is an LSU basketball game day. Tigers are on the road in Nashville today. And yes, that would be the same LSU basketball team that just inked an NIL deal for the entire team, both men's and women's, with GameCoin. The first sports crypto with a purpose. Baton Rouge founded. First in Louisiana to be Surtech audited. Platform being built as we speak. Wireframes are being built. Should have the D-app live in a mere matter of weeks. The NFT platform is coming right along. The fan tokens will be fully operational in 2022. And you better believe the LSU Fighting Tigers are going to be a part of it. So, let me know what y'all got today, man. Great. Will Wade did say that he would rather take care of NIL before facility upgrades. So you better believe old Coach Wade is a fan of the GameCoin. So that was a really cool deal. Got it done with the entire men's and women's basketball team. Something we worked on for a while. And a big part of that deal as well is that those players are under contract even through like the first year of their NBA career potentially. So NFTs. So like if, let's say Tari Eason goes pro as a first round draft pick this year and wants to do an NFT of his rookie season or something like that, he'll do it on the GameCoin platform. And so to buy that NFT, you'll have to buy it in GameCoin. So it's a good day. It's a good day. Well, this is weird. Sorry, I'm trying to put it on Sports Center on the TV in here. Anyway, whatevs. I'm over it. Okay, let's say some good mornings here. See what y'all got. Tiger basketball plays up in Nashville tonight. We are inside of 2 weeks away from the baseball opener. Excited about that. Talked to Jay Johnson on AFR yesterday. Gave you a little nugget that they are working Trey Morgan in spots other than first base. Been trying to tell you all that. You don't put an athletic at first baseman. You put beer chuggers and homer hitters at first base. That's what you do. So, yeah, man. But Trey Morgan's an elite defensive first baseman, so he's going to play there at times. But there's also going to be times where you want another bat in the lineup, so you say Beloso, first base, Trey Morgan, outfield, or whatever. However, you got to make it work. All right. Man, that YouTube looks a little blurry again. I don't know what's going on with that. Some of y'all mentioned that the other night on Nightcap that YouTube was blurry. My apologies for that. I don't know why. There, it's clear now. Anyway, Joseph Falsgraf. Good morning. First time live. Love the content. Good to see you there, Joseph. It's very kind of you. Thanks for being there, man. Great to have you. Donald Amy, Trivia Carter, Joey Vincent, Brandon. Good morning, Bob Poole. What's up? Let's see. Lane Oakley, good morning. Nike deal is exciting for LSU. Ready for some LSU baseball action this weekend. Y'all have a good Saturday. Yes, it's not a Nike deal. It's a deal with Fanatics. So if you missed it, LSU has done a deal with Fanatics to where you can now buy a jersey of the player that of your choice. So like if you want to buy a number 80 jersey with Besh on the back, you can now buy that through the LSU Sports Shop. or whoever your favorite player is, and that player will be compensated. So I think it's great. Let's see. Glenn Garner, good morning. Have you heard the nonsense about Kamara possibly going to Arizona? Have not heard anything about Kamara going to Arizona. They would have to trade him, obviously. And I don't know why the Saints would trade Alvin Kamara. He's their most dynamic offensive player. Kamara is under contract. They have the potential out in 2024. So after 2023 season, they would have the out of his contract. So he's got at least 2 more years. Kamara's cap hit next year is 14.5. His dead cap is 20.5 million. So if you trade Alvin Kamara, if Alvin Kamara is on your team, it costs you 14 million. If he's not on your team, it costs you 20 million. That doesn't make any sense at all. So no, they're not going to trade Alvin Kamara. No, that's not going to happen. It just doesn't make any sense for a team that's cash strapped. You're not trading your best player and adding to your dead cap money. Blaine Crochet, the other night I discovered it was reality related to the quality settings on the app on my TV. Got it. Okay. Merrick Mathern, good morning. Asking about Georgia and Macy, the Terrio's daughters. No, they did not win. They lost 4-2. Terrio left the show early because he had to get to New Iberia for Dunham against Catholic of New Iberia's soccer matchup. Georgia and Macy Terrio each scored a goal for the Dunham Tigers. Keep in mind that Georgia Terrio is in the 8th grade and Macy Terrio is a freshman, and they were playing in a varsity playoff game against the #1 team in the state, and each of them scored a goal. So I think the Dunham girls soccer team is going to be really good for years to come. I think they're going to be pretty good. They're going to win a few titles. Safe to say. Jake Daly, morning Bosco. Not Whiskey Wednesday, but Black Rifle Saturday will do. Okay, I don't know what Black Rifle Saturday is. Maybe you're out there hunting, but if that's what you're doing right now, it's a beautiful day. Cold, but not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful, sunshiny blue day. Gorgeous out there right now. Scott Loom, what do you think about everyone going hard on Handegriff? What happened with Charlie? I don't know why everyone went hard on Handegriff. What happened? I don't know what happened. What did I miss? I know he was on the show with Jimmy yesterday. You got to fill me in there. What did I miss? Let's see. Handegriff tweeted, all this is because not that I criticize the coach, only that I ask he represent the brand. Hate that word. Brian Kelly needs to get out of his office and speak. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for Kelly to do a press conference, tell the people about the coaching staff, the players he signed, 2 months, always seen her dancing videos. I actually do agree with him on that. I 100% agree with him on that. It is really, really, really uncommon, if not altogether atypical, for a coach to have not had any type of media availability since his introductory press conference, with not 1 but 2 signing days having passed. Yes, he should meet the media to talk about the team. I completely agree with Hanny. I 100% agree. Let's see, Mark, what's going on, man? Privateer basketball has won 9 straight. That's awesome. Heck yeah, man. Brant Roban, good morning. Thought LSU basketball would go on a win streak till they get to Rupp Arena. Surely we can win today. They can, and they can also lose today, as evidenced by the game against Ole Miss. They were a double-digit home favorite and got spanked on their home floor. They absolutely can win today, and they absolutely can lose this game today. Yeah, how about the Pels win last night? That was boy, I heard Ott talking about it. He was right, brother. That was a stinky line, man. Denver was only a 6-point favorite on their home floor against the Pels. That was a stinky line. You knew something was up. Dale Broussard going to see Crystal this afternoon. That would be Crystal Poche of Restored Motions. If you have pain, go see my girl. I was there last Friday. I did another time-lapse video. I got to post it. Senior Bowl. Yeah, Mark. So 3 LSU players playing at the Senior Bowl today. You got Damone Clark and Neil Farrell on the defensive side. And then you got Ed Ingram, who's also playing. All three players, by the way, won the award for the best at their position at the Senior Bowl on their team. So good week for all those guys. Gary Petrie, Bill Schmidt, Bernard Snyder. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. John Melanson. Are you watching TV? Well, I have a TV in my office now. And I was trying to get, so it's all on, it's smart TV, so it was on the app, like trying to go to ESPN, and it just wasn't loading. Glenn Thomasy, the more I read about our newest cornerback from Texas, the more I feel we got a stud. Saw he was upgraded to a 4-star, according to a Texas recruiting source. I would assume you're talking about Jalen Davis Robinson, who we had on AFR, by the way. Really engaging kid. Seemed like a really nice kid, man. I enjoyed talking to him. He is a little shorter. He's like 5'11", so he's not the new prototype of 6'2" long corner. That's okay. And he'll probably come here with some opportunity to grow. Not physically grow. I mean, maybe, but but I think the reason you brought in Mekhi Gardner and Jarek Bernard-Converse was come and start right away, or at least battle the guys that are here. Battle Radarius Jones and Demarius McGee for starting jobs. And then who knows, maybe LaTerrence Welch comes in and starts right away. I don't know, but they've given themselves some options there. Stuart Reitmeyer, matter those jerseys heat pressed or stitched like players' jerseys? I don't know, Stuart. I'm going to go ahead and guess you probably have the option, and one's going to cost more than the other, but I don't know. Jerry DeLucky, Scotty Mack, good morning. Daniel Sonnetz, Dwight Phillips, what's up? Why is nobody talking about Jalen Cook and the season he's having transferring from LSU to Tulane? Boy, we sure could use him. You could, Dwight, absolutely. And by the way, Jalen Cook is GameCoin athlete Jalen Cook. Did an NIL deal with Jalen. And I agree with you. He is having a fantastic season at Tulane because I check his stats because we do these updates from time to time on our athletes. But if I gave you the option of Jalen Cook or Xavier Pinson, I would take Xavier Pinson. I would take the guy that's a 3-year starter in the SEC. But Xavier Pinson's been hurt, and that was the trade-off. Whenever you brought in Pinson, Cook was willing last year to wait because you had 3 veteran, a couple of veteran guards, and then you had Cam Thomas, who was, your best player. So he was willing to wait for a year, and he did. And then you went and got Xavier Pinson in the transfer portal, so he said, deuces, out. I don't blame him. So it's a decision that Will Wade made with the roster, and it was working just fine until Pinson got hurt. Let's see. If Taysom Hill is QB1 for the Saints, they draft pick. Mark, Taysom Hill is not going to be the Saints quarterback, and Kenny Pickett will be off the board before they pick at 18. Hey, Aunt Sharon, good morning. Oh, Black Rifle is coffee. Thank you, Brandon English. Appreciate that. Matt Godwin, good morning. David Coslin, what's good? Greg Duga, the March to Madness begins today. Let's boot all the way up and shut people up. I would love it, Craig. It's time. It is most definitely time. I want to point out, too, that if you saw the most recent projections from Lenardi in his bracketology, which dropped yesterday, he has LSU as a 6 seed. So despite losing 5 of 6, which is ugly, he still has them as a 6 seed. That's because there's no crime in losing at number 1 Auburn. There's no crime in losing a close game at Bama or at Tennessee, especially without your starting point guard. LSU has 1 bad loss on the season. 1. They have 1 bad loss. It's the loss to Ole Miss. That was a quad 3 loss at home. That's a bad loss. 1 bad loss on the year. And they've got 16 wins. They're still top 15 in the net. They have a very attractive resume. But you can't keep piling up bad losses. And you've got to win today, because if you lose to Vanderbilt today, that's a bad loss. This would be another quad 3 loss, which is not good. You have to go win this game. Let's see. Aaron Everett, if your team performed like the basketball team, you'd make them run to the next tournament. Truax, what's good? Glenn Thomasy, Tony Williams, Jonathan Martin. Samuel Merrifield. Matt, great analysis of the Saints coaching situation in hour 3. I'd love Bieniemy. Yes, Coach, thank you. Appreciate you watching that. Yes, so we did, I think we started hour 3, maybe with my thoughts on the Saints coaching situation. I personally think I'm not telling you anything I know. I'm just telling you what I think is that it's likely either going to be Dennis Allen or Eric Bieniemy. And if I had my choice, I would pick Eric Bieniemy because, and it's not to say I think Dennis Allen will do a bad job. Please hear me out. My point is, I think Dennis Allen could win a lot of games and may even win a championship. But I don't think you can win a championship in the NFL without elite quarterback play. And I think you have a better chance of getting that with Bieniemy than you do with Allen. It's not to say you can't get it with Dennis Allen, and it's not to say you're going to get it with Eric Bieniemy. But I think you have a better chance of attracting a top-tier quarterback, of developing that quarterback, of having the explosive offense with Bieniemy than with Allen hiring an offensive staff. Brian Broom, Chance Babin, what's your thoughts on the preferred walk-on that signed with LSU from St. Aug and Carr? Can't say that I know a lot about him. I saw the the tweets about it. So good for him. Great opportunity. Dwight Phillips, hey Dad, good morning. Nick Bradley Hull, good morning. Bruno Van Moore, good morning. Craig Dugas saw S&P's doing the Mardi Gras raffle. Are you all going to be a part of it? Yep. So they, my guy KP over there asked me to host it again, so we'll do on Mardi Gras night after AFR. I'll jump over to S&P and we'll do the what is, I guess, in my awareness, the final rare whiskey raffle of the year, of the season. So, yep, Mardi Gras raffle over at S&P. That's at the Nicholson location, actually right next door to Pluckers. It's like Pluckers, then like a Shell station, then S&P. Go get your tickets. Blaine Crochet. Where are we? Trivia. What's up with Whiskey and Wine season recap? Good point. You gotta organize that there, Trivia. We've had something every weekend. I mean, obviously, like the NFL playoffs, and Erica and I are going to be in California this coming weekend. T-Bob, I have the St. Jude auction that I'm emceeing tonight. It's like we've had something every weekend. So, USMC Mike 1, good morning. Mark Hambrick, good morning. Raymond, good morning, Matt. Merrick, the girls must get their ability from their mom. Talking about the Terrio girls and their soccer. Well, genetically, they are quite blessed because Ryan, of course, played 8, 10 years, whatever, Major League Baseball, and Jonna, Ryan's wife, was an LSU cheerleader. So, like, they're both very athletic people, obviously. So yes, their kids. I mean, Houston too. Houston was playing varsity baseball as a freshman this past year. Last year. And as a sophomore, got a lot of run on the football team this season. So, yeah, man. Yes, they're very athletic children, yes. Mark Hambrick, go Tigers, go Gators. Shane O'Mac, good morning. Really starting to like the idea of Eric Bieniemy. It would be a revolutionary hire. Could be the quarterback whisperer, whether this year or in the future. Yeah, man. I've always wondered, not always, like, I've wondered in recent years why, when Bieniemy has done so many interviews, why he hasn't gotten a job yet. And I think the natural default is for people to say, well, it's because of discriminatory hiring practices. He's a black coach, and but other black coaches have gotten jobs. Flores is a great example of that. But I mean, no commentary on the lawsuit, as I've said, because I don't know. Certainly doesn't look good, but I'll let the legal process play out. But it was interesting because we were doing Nightcap the other night, and a guy who I presume was not lying was Eric Bieniemy's brother. And I mean, I was like, man, maybe you're lying. He's like, why would I lie about that? I'm like, I don't know. People make up fake names on the internet all the time. He's like, no, it's my brother, and blah, blah, whatever. I'm like, okay. Well, he's from New Orleans. So, and sorry, I know this is gross. I'm sorry. And he said, I'm paraphrasing, but ultimately that he had options. He didn't just have to take a job. He could wait for the job he wanted. So maybe that's a big reason why he hasn't gotten a job yet. So maybe if the Saints offer, that's the way to go. But I think they would do fantastic with either. If it's Bieniemy or Dennis Allen, I think either would be great. It's just kind of the thing like blondes or brunettes. I mean, which is your preference? Glenn Garner, let's go Brandon. Well, I shouldn't say let's go Brandon. I mean, the videos are kind of like the poor girl at the track. It was like, they're listen to them. Let's go Brandon. That's so stupid. Okay. Let's hustle.
Someone you know, Scone and Terrio. All you need is HUDCO. Call HUDCO Roofing. 364-1007.
All right, HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Remember, the HUDCO Hometown Heroes program is live, and we are popping off like every single day. We land a new HUDCO Hometown Hero as part of an NIL opportunity. If you're not familiar, our twist on NIL is different than everybody else. We're not just cutting checks to kids. What we're doing is saying, hey, look, you do a roof with us. You, the client, homeowner, business owner, you can decide who we do an NIL deal with. We will take a portion of the net from your job, our cut, and we will allocate it for an NIL deal with an athlete of your choice. So I just posted the HUDCO Hometown Heroes link there in the chat. Go check out all the new athletes that we've done. Micah Baskerville, Jack Besh, Cade Beloso, Dylan Cruz, Kay Doty, Gavin Dugas, Mikhail Hilliard, Brady Abear from Tulane, Alexis Morris, LSU women's basketball, Cameron Parker from Northwestern State, Mason Zambo from ULL, Lee Negroto from Nichols. We had a guy say, hey, look, I'd like you to do a deal with Lee Negroto. I said, who's that? He said, he's an all-conference tight end from Nichols. I said, cool. We reached out to Lee, told him what was up. He was down, so now Lee Negroto is a HUDCO Hometown Hero. So, need a roof? Holler at HUDCO. Oops. Hey, babe.
Hey, can I ask you an auction question real quick?
Yes. I would like to remind you all that Erica tells me all the time, Matt, you need to learn to say no. You have to learn to tell people no.
Why would you say this right now?
Erica. But then the St. Jude auction comes around, they want me to MC, and Erica's like, well, you can't tell me no.
That's really not.
Erica, I'm joking.
No, because then it makes it sound bad. Like anybody, like it's not. I'll talk after your show.
Erica.
Maybe I'll talk after your show.
No, I want to know right now.
It's not
auction, 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 auction. Eric, I'm excited to do the St. Jude auction. I love St. Jude. I do. They've been great to our family. Tell me your question. Eric, it's more than a scone. Eric, it's just a joke, Erica. Okay.
That's how you say no to other people. You don't say no to me.
See?
Well, you do like 800 other things for everybody else. I never ask you to do anything. Emily's making the thing for Ryan, the gift certificate for Ryan.
Oh, one of our auction items is hitting lessons with Ryan Terrio.
She said
A 1-hour hitting lesson.
Who did she make the booking of like what is she putting on the gift card, the certificate for like booking information? Who they contact?
Traction.
Okay, so Traction's gonna know when someone calls up there and says I wanna like Ryan's gonna tell Traction that. Okay, like Traction phone number. Do we have one? Just look Google it or whatever. Okay, Traction. Thank you.
All right. Tim Gotro. Kyle DeVille. Does the argument you make against Allen also apply to Flores? So, good question, Kyle. Here's what I'm saying, and I don't think Flores is getting the job. I don't think he's hireable because of the lawsuit. But here's the one caveat I would say that would counter that is apparently Flores has a relationship with Deshaun Watson, such that they were thinking that was going to be a trade that got done with Tua and picks or whatever to get Watson from Houston to Miami with Flores. So if you could get Flores and Deshaun Watson in New Orleans, sign me up. I'm in, 100% in. But I just, like I said, I don't think Flores, because of the lawsuit, I don't think he's hireable. And number two, I don't know that the Saints have enough assets to send to Houston for Deshaun Watson. I think Houston would want like a starting quarterback and picks. And the Saints don't have a starting quarterback and their picks aren't attractive. When you're picking, in the high teens. And then if you get Deshaun Watson, you're going to win. And so your pick will probably be even worse next year. So I don't know that they have the assets. They can certainly trade players, but I don't know if they have the draft capital. What the heck's going on at Auburn? Haslam Harson is suddenly in deep trouble. You heard about this morning. So Tim, we had our buddy Zach Blackerby from Locked on Auburn on AFR yesterday, and we talked about that. So might recommend going go and listen to that if you want the scoop there. Cliff Nelson, good morning. Trivia Carter, is Houston going to LSU? Houston Terrio? I would assume so. I mean, if he gets an LSU offer, he's a sophomore in high school, so a little ways to go. William Jackson, do you see Matthew becoming a coach at LSU in the next 5 to 7 years? Y'all saw Tyrann Matthew say, like, nope, when I'm at LSU, they're never getting another player out of Louisiana. Talking about Alabama. Sure, if that's what he wants to do, he can be on my team. Cliff said I want that sweatshirt. Erica, where did you get this Team Drew sweatshirt? Cliff and Trivia want a Team Drew sweatshirt. Merrick Mathern. Asky Rock. I'll ask her. I don't think so, Merrick, but I'll ask her. I think she's going to get her nails done at 10:30. Charlie Broussard. It's one word, only 2 letters, yet it's one of the toughest words to say. What word? It? Hi? Why? What did Amazon do? Part of Erica's outfit. So do you know what that means? Erica's going to go buy something today.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to find it. That's the problem. Go some like sleeves with fur. Go buy sleeves.
Sleeves with the fur. The whole gym was looking at her. Cliff wants a Team Drew sweatshirt.
Oh,
Where'd you get it?
Maybe a long time ago. Those are old.
These are old.
I think Etsy.
When did we get these?
I don't know, because Drew has one. It doesn't fit him anymore, so he's outgrown it.
Why did we get them? Did we get them for a family
Santa?
thing? Oh, Santa.
Yeah, I just
Santa
saw
brought
one
it.
that matched, but I don't know. I guess Etsy? I mean, I designed it.
Brandon said, Ask Rock.
Yeah, what?
No, the Santa we can do Ask.
Yeah, I need to do my makeup in here, though, so I got a nail appointment in an hour.
What time's your nail appointment? 10:30? Well, it's 45 minutes. It's 9:45.
Okay, so I gotta hurry, so I'm just putting on a hat.
Oh, really? Erica's got a boyfriend at the nail salon, y'all.
Shut up.
The guy's name is,
Luis.
it's actually Lewis. There's a man named Lewis.
That's the nail fairy design. I'll do E-Rock. I'll do Ask E-Rock if the nail fairy visits.
E-Rock has a boyfriend at the nail salon. A man does Erica's nails at the nail salon.
That's not uncommon in Asian culture, Matt.
What do you know about Asian culture?
I get my nails done a lot. There's a lot of men. So obviously it's not uncommon in the Asian culture.
Anyway, she calls him Luis. Man's name is Lewis. I mean, it ain't Luis. Man's name is Lewis. He even said, like, I went there one time, got a gift certificate. Man's name is Lewis. I mean, it is Lewis. And he goes by Lewis. And it's spelled Louis. It's Lewis. But Erica, for some reason, keeps, as if he's a Latino, keeps saying Luis.
But I
Like,
think it's because he seems fancy to me.
because he seems fancy.
So it seems like he would have a fancier name. I don't know why I did that. I did it from the beginning. And I only knew his name was not Luis because I heard somebody else call him Lewis when I was in the shop one day.
And because it's spelled Lewis. It's not Luis. It's not Luis. It's Lewis. Louis. Lewis.
Let me go get my makeup then.
Okay.
That means the nail fairy's coming. I said I'll do Ask E-Rock. I'll contribute to your show, and the nail fairy contribute to my nails.
How about we let our audience be the nail fairy
I don't
today?
think you can afford it.
That ain't the point, Iraq.
Yeah, it is. I'm a little old guidance counselor at a Catholic school. I don't make no money.
Nancy Pasella Heron. Ask Iraq, where do you get your nails done? What's up, NPH?
I'm coming back in a minute.
Oh, she's coming back in a minute. Come back in a minute. She's coming back in a minute. Come back in a minute. Huggo Roofing. Huggo Roofing. When you need a roof. Cause someone you know. Let's see. It's only one word, 2 letters. Got to be the toughest word to say. I don't know what word that is. It? Hi? It's got to be it. What is that? I don't know what word you're talking about. All right, we're getting some. All right, we're getting some Ask E-Rocks in. All right, she's getting her makeup. All right, while she gets her makeup, this is a good time to remind you about Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, brortho.com. That's the website. New year, new career. Brock is hiring, and of course, if you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. It's what you do. Like if you need a roof, you call Hudco. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. It's just what you do. And of course, Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. I'll tell you something that happened yesterday. Insurance adjuster yesterday went out to one of the jobs where we had done an inspection and bought a roof on the spot, hail claim. Remember, you have a window from hailstorms, so there were spring hailstorms, to file a claim on that hail damage. I believe you have a year from the hail strike. So if it's Ida or maybe even hail from last year, hail yeah, give us a shout at Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing and hudcoroofing.com. I'm just stalling now. Lewis Mathern, not to be confused with Luis Mathern. Matt, got to be Eric Bieniemy and Nola Wright. Love how KC invests in the wide receiver position, tosses the ball all over the yard. What's needed to compete with top teams in the NFL these days? I agree. Okay, E-Rock is here. Go Tigers. Can y'all explain the preferred walk-on? Basically, a preferred walk-on is you're guaranteed a spot on the roster. You're just not a scholarship player, as opposed to a walk-on tryout, right, where they just let people come out, try out for the team, and then they could offer a spot. If you're a preferred walk-on, you have a spot as a walk-on. Tracy Poole said, be nice to your wife, Matt.
Yeah, I don't have that long.
When am I mean to you?
No, you're not. Just don't be that long because I've got to.
Cliff Nelson asked E-Rock, can you auction off cuddles with Matt?
I tried this morning.
I cuddled you.
I know, for like 5 minutes.
Well, I had to go start his backpack.
I know, but you did. I was very proud. Thank you very much. Do you have any better lighting in here? Oh. Yeah, no, because I don't want other people bidding on cuddles with Matt. Just me.
Mm-hmm.
St. Jude moms try to bid on you.
I'd be super in demand. Spurge, Matt, looking forward to seeing you for the Roni auction tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, Spurge. Get the band back together, although I haven't played guitar probably since the last time we did a Roni. Cody Anderson, Merrick Mathern. Is there a nail fairy like the hair fairy?
I'm asking for one today. Usually there's not. One time I accidentally bought my nails on your Amex without asking you, remember? And I got all worried. I just happened to pull it out on accident. But I texted you right away, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
You could have told him to undo the charge.
I realized after I left.
How convenient. Matt, you're going to have to sell more roofs to afford Erica. I know. Y'all need to buy a roof. Be fair, I'm late. What's the GameCoin deal? GameCoin, the first sports crypto with a purpose, did a NIL deal with the entire LSU men's and women's basketball teams. All of them. All of them.
Puff? Oh, I'm so
Oh, I am so pissed there's no puff.
kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Randall Afrecht. Okay.
Unreal. Taking us back. Taking us back.
Cliff Nelson says, I got $5 on the nail fairy.
Oh. No, I'm not asking for people to pay. I'm just asking for you to pay, Matt.
Cliff Nelson asked E-Rock, would you give Brian Kelly dance lessons for $1 million? Of
Absolutely.
course, right? Trivia Carter asked E-Rock, can we do Ask E-Rock tomorrow when you have more time?
Yes.
Cliff Nelson asked E-Rock, who's the better dancer, Sierra or Janet Jackson?
I've never seen Sierra dance. I dance like a boy with her now, but
Ask E-Rock, who's the better dancer, Brian Kelly or Matt?
Matt by far. Matt's a phenomenal dancer, even though he's awfully critical of me and says that I don't dance. I'm very complimentary of my husband because I would never do that to him.
I've never criticized your dancing.
Yes, you do. You're like, you don't dance. You don't dance. I did TikToks in my office with Sophia yesterday for like 30 minutes. I taught her.
I have never criticized your dancing. I have only said, I've never seen you dance.
Matt, I dance all the time. Everyone at school. I mean, if you,
I said,
constantly dance.
I
Well,
have never seen you dance.
yeah, you have.
I,
What
do
was I doing in
I?
the car the whole way to the Pelicans game last weekend? What was I doing the whole way to the Pelicans game? Dancing in the car.
You don't dance in a car. You like bounce in your seat.
That's dancing.
It's not dancing.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Trivia Ask E-Rock.
Tell Nancy here, and I go to EM Nails, Erica Scone Nails. I love it because it's my initials. It means beautiful, by the way.
EM means beautiful.
I've asked in Asian. I've asked whatever. I've asked Luis what it means. And
It's Lewis.
Like,
the man's name is Lewis.
Asked Luis.
The man's name is
And
Lewis.
he said it means beautiful, and I'm like, oh, those are my initials. I love you. So yeah.
You said I love you.
No, I said that in my head, Matt. You need to be jealous of Luis, Matt.
It's
Luis
Lewis.
just went to Vietnam. He wasn't there for my last appointment to go see his 2 twin boys who just turned 1 that are not able to come to the U.S. because of COVID and all the restrictions. So he just got to meet his twin boys for the first time. So I can't wait to go hear all about it.
She can't wait to go talk to her boyfriend.
About
They're
his
all
kids
about
and his wife. Jesus,
all
Matt.
about their home life.
Lord.
Mhm.
Stop.
See what's going on here.
Oh,
Ask E-Rock, if it would guarantee you a natty for every sport at LSU in one, would you roundhouse kick a dolphin 2 times?
No, for LSU to win the national championship?
In
Hell no.
every sport.
No. I don't just care about football really, and basketball because of Willie.
Ask E-Rock, can you go over all the daiquiri flavors you don't like?
Why did I do that?
There was last Ask E-Rock. Someone asked your favorite daiquiri flavor, and you went to like every flavor, and you gave your opinion. I was like, hey.
Oh, and you cut me off? No,
Yeah.
I love peach mixed with anything, like a mango.
Okay. We're good.
Just in case anybody wants to give me a daiquiri, I like a mango. Let me give a shout out right now to the St. Jude dads. St. Jude School, if you're a dad and you want to be awesome, you come to St. Jude. They give me and Miss Favaloro, the assistant principal who work carpool duty, all week. We got coffee, we got donuts. Like, our dads rock, Matt. Oh my God. Like, I can't even tell you how nice and generous the fathers are who drive their kids. Ain't no mama's generous. Ain't no mama's nice giving us anything rolled down their window. Those dads are so nice. I feel sorry for us.
I would just like to point out that Erica loves Luis at the nail salon and all of the St. Jude dads.
I do. The ones who drive carpool and help me in the mornings. Yesterday, it was so, you know how cold it was yesterday morning? Case Roberson, shout out Case. He came out of his truck to come help us direct traffic because it's quite Case. He was like, I'm like, Case, it's freezing. Case is like, we all need some help. I mean, he's so nice.
The 2-letter word that's hard to say is no. I was like, what's the 2-letter word that's so hard to say?
I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I was like, what is it? I don't know what the 2-letter word is now.
Case was huge. Eric Hart always helps us. Eric, if you're watching, great help.
I seen Eric on here this morning.
Oh, well, he's probably blowing up his tiger outfit for tonight. He's going to be a tiger.
Matt, have you been to the new brewery in Denham, Le Chene? I have not, but I would like to. NPH said, then take her dancing. So you want to go dancing, Erica? You want me to take you dancing?
No, I go dancing in the house. I'll be dancing
She
tonight.
don't want me to take her dancing.
I'll be dancing tonight. You better watch out, Matt.
Okay.
Watch out, Matt.
Robert Boudreaux, what kind of dancing does Matt do?
Just like booty shaking. Club dancing. We're going to club dance tonight, babe.
We're going to club dance?
Yeah. Boku Boogie at the auction.
Well, Boku Boogie. E-Rock, you may want to give Luis an NIL deal.
He wears flat-billed hats and has a tatted arm. He could be an athlete. He has one tatted arm sleeve and he wears flat-billed hats. He likes some baseball team. He always has a baseball hat on. He's not like a feminine guy. He's a guy.
Stephen Tucker, yep, she has a boyfriend.
Oh my God. Stop it. So true.
Doesn't Erica need a pedicure too?
I'm not even asking for that because I don't have time for that today. I got to go to the party store now and try to fix up my outfit.
Be fair, hell yeah, I'm going to buy more GameCoin. Let's go! Ask E-Rock, what's the likelihood of you being late for your 10:30 appointment?
Oh, very high. Very high.
Ask Matt.
That person know I'm always late.
Ask Matt, would you criticize E-Rock's dancing for $1 million?
Oh, you do that for free.
Yeah, I'll do it. But I have never criticized your dancing because I haven't seen you dance.
Matt, I dance all the time. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Trivia said no love for baseball or gymnastics.
I like to watch it. I mean,
She doesn't like baseball.
I mean, I like baseball players. They're usually cute, but
So again, if you're scoring at home,
the sport,
Luis, St. Jude dads, and baseball players. My self-worth is like,
Matt, stop it.
what if I sat up in here and I was like, all the St. Jude moms,
You might think
where do
that.
I go wear this, this
You go get massages and stuff.
Erica?
What? Crystal works on you all the time.
She does.
I ain't jealous of Crystal. I mean, what are you talking about? Okay, you got Crystal all up on you. Luis touches my hands. Crystal's like on top of you. You want to start talking about that?
It's a massage, Erica.
Okay. Well,
Actually,
Luis touches my fingers. Like, you got a woman all laying on you.
It's Lewis. The man's
God,
name.
Luis.
The man's
I'm
name
just saying,
is
like, if you want to
Lewis.
go there, I can go there. I'm secure in our marriage.
I have not said anything.
You sitting here saying you're keeping score. Stop. You're making me feel bad. Stop. What do you say?
I don't know. Joseph Armato just tagged you on Facebook. Got a young man out of Westlake. Okay. Well, Joseph, got to do a roof, man. Got to do a roof, and we'll do a deal with him. Ask E-Rock, when you fall, does everything go in slow motion?
Yes, I just have a horrible injury on my hand right here. See that? Everybody see that? Yep. Awful. Fell.
Nobody could see because you were doing this.
Oh. See this? See this? Everybody see it?
Stop.
Bad injury at school.
Can everybody see the detail in my hand?
It hurts so bad still. It's been almost a week. Fell. Blood everywhere. School nurse was having a it's horrible.
Ask Rock, Cliff Nelson, how do you know so much about what Luis likes?
Because I talk my nails take an hour and a half.
Ooh.
It takes me an hour and a half to get my nails filled. Or not filled, I do the gel overlay. The dip overlay. And so you talk to I talked all the time. That's why my sisters and I always debate about why people are friends with me. It's because I talk to people and I'm very friendly and nice. And then, we talked about there's just being friendly and nice a lot. I'm both.
Ask Rock, what is the nastiest thing your dad ever made?
Oh, he doesn't make anything nasty. He makes chicken and, well, actually, okay, so he makes chicken and dumplings, and I do not like chicken and dumplings because the dumpling is like a big raw pile of dough, and I don't like a dumpling. So I don't like his chicken. And my mom said, Dad, cook chicken and dumplings. You want some? And I said, no. I don't like the big dumpling dough ball. What?
The dumpling dough ball.
I don't.
It's not raw dough.
It tastes like it. I have a texture thing. I'm like chicken and all that kind of stuff. I want it to
It's
cook.
bread, Erica.
Want
It is
cooked all
it
the
is
way.
cooked, but it's in that sauce or the whatever the stuff is. All right. Would you risk losing our entire staff so Bieniemy could become a head coach, or would you rather keep the staff intact, hire from within? That's the question. And I told you I prefer Bieniemy because there's no. I don't think there's any.
Right, Amazon?
It's the mail. I don't think there's any guarantee that if you bring in Bieniemy, like you lose your culture or anything like that.
Who's the enemy?
He's the offensive coordinator.
What you're saying, the enemy?
When I was so he played college football at Colorado,
Yeah.
and they played in the NFL, and his name is Eric Bieniemy. And I used to think, like as a kid, that on TV when I watched games, that they were saying
Yeah.
Eric the Enemy. Yeah,
Sounds like.
Eric the Enemy. I thought it was like a wrestling name. I legit did as a kid. I was a kid, but Tracy Poole said, Matt, maybe you need to dance for Erica
You dance for me all the time.
all the time. Let's see. Ask Rock, would you roundhouse kick Luis
No.
for $2 million?
Yes.
You would kick a man, but not a dolphin?
Well, I could tell Louise and explain it to him first.
But you couldn't explain it to a dolphin.
No, because they don't understand.
So you're afraid you might hurt the dolphin's feelings.
Yeah.
Ask Rock, how are you supposed to get a massage if their hand is supposed to be all over you?
No, I'm just saying, Matt's like trying to act all jealous of Luis, and I'm like, why are you doing all that? He touches my hand. You have Crystal like all on you. Don't start calling out things. I'll call it right back.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
Sounds like a little guilt trip over there, Erica.
Oh, guilt trip. I'm just telling you, like you're.
Sounds like you're a little defensive, Erica.
I'm not offensive. I'm very secure.
Sounds like you're defensive, Erica. Ask Rock, do the St. Jude dads cuddle?
I would not know. They bring me treats, okay? And it's funny because my sister does afternoon carpool, and she never gets shit. Oh, stuff. She never gets anything. I said shit. She never gets anything. And so,
It's more than Scone.
it's so funny
Save it
because
for nightcap.
no, Lauren's job is way harder than mine. My sister has to sit there and call out the numbers and the names of everybody, and me and the assistant principal just walk around and like shake hands and smile and wave and direct traffic. And they bring us stuff all the time. And they don't ever bring her anything, so it's funny.
Trivia Carter, ask Rock, where's your BFF Lenny?
I don't know where Lenny's been. Lenny? I don't know. I hope he's okay.
Clark Tiger Davis, good morning. Robert Ellis Boudreaux, E-Rock is sweet.
Thank you.
Be nice to her, man.
Thank you, Robert Ellis, Boudreaux. Everybody's giving me a hard time. I'm not going to come back.
Am I not nice to you?
No, right now, you're like trying to make me sound like a hoe. I mean, what? What? That's what I feel like.
Eric, what do you tell Eli all the time?
Oh, just ignore him. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I have to give you the advice you give our 10-year-old nephew. Or 11-year-old nephew. 11 and a half. Eli's going to be 12 this summer.
I know.
He was born on the 4th of July, 2010. Eli Anderman.
You remember the year? Wow.
Hmm?
I'd have to sit there and calculate it.
What's easy to
Well, now I'll remember it because you told me so.
what's easy to do to know how old he is because it was 2010, so it's
Yeah.
just a year less 10.
I always knew how old I was because I was born in 80, so it's super easy.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You're so old.
I know.
80. You're 80.
I was helping set up yesterday for the auction, and one of the moms said something about like how old or something. She's like, "Oh, I'm 41." I'm like, "I'm 41 too." I was like, "Oh my god, how old am I?" I could not remember how old I was. I'm like, "Okay, I know I'm 40. I know I'm
You're
41."
you'll be 42.
Okay, I was like, how off was I? Didn't know how old I was.
Don't think about
I was
it.
like, after I'm 40, it all went
Yeah,
downhill.
you just don't think about it.
Didn't want to be 40, and that happened, and I just stopped counting.
See, I'll be 40 this year.
I know.
I'll be 40 in July. 40. Ah, well. What are we doing for my 40th, Erica?
I don't know, man.
I mean, you had a good 40th, Erica.
I did.
Even during the COVIDs. You want to tell everybody what I did for your 40th, Erica?
I need to hurry up. Let's finish this. You're right. We already told them. Matt hired a private chef and had a surprise dinner for me at my sister's house.
With family and
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, like
We had,
12 of my closest family. and
We had
friends.
greeting yards come out and
Yeah.
do a big, Matt DeVille for greeting yards, big like
Oh yeah,
Erica's 40.
big old ugly picture of my face.
Hey, big ugly picture of face, Erica. I'm gonna show everybody.
No.
There it is back there. Erica won't let me put it out. Like we got the fat head Drew over there, we got one of Erica too. That's a great picture. Erica. There. I'm gonna start holding this up when it's time when it's Ask E-Rock.
No.
Ask E-Rock. Here we go. Hold on. Whenever you talk from now on, that's what I'm gonna do. If you're not coming on camera, whenever you talk, I'm gonna go.
It's so close. It's like huge. It's huge.
All right. Let's practice. Wait, hang on. Let's practice. I need another Ask E-Rock question. Kyle Allen, so you're saying GameCoin delivered a strong ass offer. Travis Roy, Ask E-Rock, Will Wade or Luis?
Will Wade.
What do you think?
It's stupid. It's too close too.
Jacqueline Price Landry
Oh, hey, Jacqueline.
said, "See y'all at the auction."
Yes.
Do I know Jacqueline Price Landry?
I don't know if you've ever met her in person. She watches all the time. She's a big fan.
Oh.
I told you she.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. I'll see you tonight. While I'm doing the air quote things. Any more? Cliff Nelson said, "Yes, Matt. Put the E-Rock cutout up."
It's too big. It's probably the whole screen. That's all. I came and did makeup and bad lighting for that. That's all the questions you got?
Well, in fairness, it's only Saturday morning, Erica. Well, normally Sunday is when we do a long Ask E-Rock. Yeah. I love the E-Rock cutout. It's a must from now on. That's trivia.
Oh, thanks, Trivia.
See?
He's so kind. Did he see my bandage?
Yes, I think you saw your band.
Did you tell him, like, as soon as I got home, I was like, you gotta tell Trivia. Like, that was on my mind. Like, you gotta let him know I had a really bad fall.
Okay. I think we're done.
Multitasking.
Trivia didn't bring it today.
Why?
I don't know.
He's
Ask.
working. That's why he asked if we could do it tomorrow.
Oh. How do you know Trivia's schedule?
Because I'm guessing he's working, Matt. Stop all this. I don't like all this. This is not funny.
Happy 40th birthday.
How old am I now? 42?
Love the Scone boys.
Aw.
Aw.
Ask people if you should dress in theme tonight.
All right, why don't you explain this?
So, the theme tonight is Welcome to the Jungle. The St. Jude Gym has been transformed into a jungle. It's awesome. Shout out to our whole auction committee and Emily Davis because it looks amazing. And so, anyway, everybody dresses jungle. Well, Matt is a party pooper and does not like to wear costumes. So I tried my best to buy like some shirt for him. It's awful. I ordered it off Amazon. It came in. It's terrible. He should not wear it. So then I ordered him like 2 different solid green shirts for the jungle. And he hates both of those. And so now he has no costume. And I'm not really all costumed out, but I have like this leopard print suede vest with tassels on it. It's going back to Amazon. It's ugly.
You already got a package?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna show it.
No, I don't want you wearing the shirt. It's ugly. I hate it.
Who bought it?
Well,
Uh-huh.
anyway, so Matt's not wearing anything in themes tonight, like party pooper.
I'm sorry that I don't have a jungle themed shirt. I got an idea, Erica. I got an idea.
Huh.
You can get me a Guns N' Roses Welcome to the Jungle shirt.
Well, I should have done that sooner.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun games.
Well, I didn't think of that soon enough. You wouldn't wear a t-shirt up there on the stage. You're not going to wear a t-shirt on the stage.
Why not?
Should you be dressed up a little more than that?
Why?
I don't know.
There's going to be people dressed up like safari people.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think of that. You should have told me that sooner so I could have ordered it.
At the jungle,
Okay.
welcome to the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Wah.
Okay.
All right, I think we're done. Happy birthday, E-Rock,
Oh.
from Tony Williams. It's not her birthday.
That was a long time ago.
NPH said Matt equals diva with a winking face emoji.
Ew.
Am I a diva?
Kind of.
Erica.
What?
I'm the least.
Matt,
Like-
you don't do anything outdoors. You don't fix things. You don't.
Doesn't mean I'm a diva.
Kind
I'm not outdoorsy. I'm not. I don't want to go out in the jungle.
of. I mean, it's perfect for me because I don't like that stuff either. But it would be helpful if you did do some other stuff.
What, hunt and fish and all that crap?
I don't know, just like fix things outside.
Fix what things
Just
outside?
things that need to be fixed.
All right. Does E-Rock drink whiskey with you?
No. Your out drinks Moscato. Did you show the people what I gave you for Valentine's Day?
No.
You don't like it?
Why don't you grab it and bring it in here?
You don't like it?
I love it. I think it's
I'll be
phenomenal.
only female bidding on those, by the way.
Ask E-Rock, overrated or underrated? Matt.
By who?
I don't know.
Underrated.
Aw,
He's
thanks.
so amazing.
Well, please don't be so convincing next time.
Nah, I'm so sure.
Ask E-Rock, can you come to the auction without dressing up?
Well, he is. Matt is. He's going to be dressed like Mr. Rogers.
I bet Louise fixes stuff outside.
He fixed my nails, that's for sure.
Ask E-Rock with the cutout has to become a mainstay. And that's from Louis Mathern, a.k.a. Louis Mathern.
I think it's fancy. I like saying, wouldn't everybody want to fancy your name?
Camouflage equals jungle.
Oh, I could get you some camo today?
That's not really jungle. It'd be like the forest.
It's when we're in the jungle. You should see. We rented all these trees and stuff. Yeah. But
You rented trees?
yeah, you can rent them from a nursery. So you like all these spiky, like these big, like jungly trees. Yeah, because you don't want to buy them; they're super expensive. So you can rent them for like $50 a whole ton. Yeah,
That's awesome. Awesome.
just gotta return them.
Okay. Okay. Ask E-Rock. No, sorry, there's something more I did. All right, everybody. I think we're done. E-Rock's got to go see your boyfriend, Luis.
It's not funny. Do you think it's funny?
A.K.A. Lewis, at Beautiful Nail Salon. We just gave them a huge shout out. They should give you free
Yeah.
nails, by the way.
Luis had me a picture painted on a canvas and framed from Vietnam of a beautiful flower with my name on it for Christmas as a Christmas gift because he appreciates my loyalty. So,
How many men y'all know giving strange women
strange.
pictures of canvases with names on it and stuff like it, beautiful photos, just cause?
he says he does that for all of his best clients. I tip him well. In cash, Matt. Stop it. Why are you being like that? Why? You're such like your 12-year-old boy.
Okay, Eli. That's what Eli does too. Sophia! Eli gets so mad. Like Sophia will grind his gears and go like, Sophia! What's the matter at you?
He's so funny.
All right.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, Drew. Drew, you want to come
I
sit down
gotta
and
get
get
out.
you?
It's 10:13. What are we doing? Get going. I gotta go get 20 too out of the ATM. Unless you have a 20 you can give me. Just tip. All right, go. Go.
The YouTube channel pays for the landline and the things that get done outside. Drew! Drew, come sit down to Dad's show. Sounds like a boyfriend. What's up, Tilly? Easy, just wear Hudco swag. Definitely doing that. This hat will be on my head tonight. You better believe that. All right. Drew. Hey, Drew. Ooh, Kyle DeVille said she tips him $20. Good God. We're good. Mosconas are good tippers. We are good tippers.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate
We are good tippers.
We are good tippers. I appreciate people's, time and
Drew.
concern.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Drew, go see Daddy. He's not. He's watching Ryan.
All right.
Go see Daddy. You can hear about elevators.
Hey, Drew. I got to ask you a question. Drew. Hey, Drew. Nope. No Drew. All right. I guess we're done. Y'all have an awesome day. If you're watching there on YouTube, please smash that like button on your way out. JJ Jacobs, just read where Matthew's getting $450K from A&M. JJ Jacobs, where have you been? I've told you the entire go back and listen to my podcast or listen to Morning Scone or Nightcap with Scone or AFR. I went through the whole thing. He got $150 for year one and $125 each subsequent year. The initial deal they offered him was $100 per year over 4 years, and it's not all upfront cash payment. It goes by year. It's divided by semester, and they don't get paid until 60 days in this. I went through the whole thing. I saw the offer sheet. I went through the whole thing. Whoever you read about it from probably was listening to me explain it and wrote it. All right. I guess we're done. Y'all have an awesome day. See you at the jungle tonight. The jungle themed St. Jude party. The auction. Welcome to the jungle. MC'd by me. And E-Rock will be there as well. Yeah. All right. I'll put the E-Rock fat head back there. All right. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you. Peace.